That takes us into item number 7, then, which is our new business. And item A is a request by the junior class to hold prom off school premises.
Good evening.
Good evening. The junior class.
Yeah, we are 4 of the 5 class officers. Taylor, our president, is at a hockey game. I'm Daniel Kirschbaum, and I'm the treasurer.
I'm Skylar Kayla, and I'm the sergeant at arms.
I'm Kate Carpenter, I'm the vice president. And I'm Royce Piper, and I'm the treasurer, or the secretary.
Our proposition is that this year prom be held at the large banquet hall in the basement of Three Bears Lodge. They have offered us a price and are still willing to work with us of $500. Their price for one day is $550, and we'd be using it Friday, and then our decorations would have to stay up Saturday, and we would use it Saturday night, and they would allow us to take down Sunday morning for all that price. The Grand March, which is normally held in the gym with prom, would be moved to the auditorium. It's easier to get parents in there rather than sitting in the bleachers, sitting there to watch the Grand March. And then buses would be offered by sign-up to go out to Jellystone. There's parking available for those who don't wish to use the bus. And then the bus would return at 11:15 as the dance ends at 11. So dance would go from 8 to 11 like normal, and then the bus would come back at 11:15 with the students to the high school to be picked up or to get in their cars and go home. Our advisor, we have Cheryl Cummings and Tammy Dvorak are both Cheryl Cummings is our advisor, Tammy helps with the decorations. One would wait till everybody's gone from the high school at Grand March, the other would go early to wait at prom at Jellystone, and same amount of chaperones there to ensure student safety and make sure things are fine there. Jellystone is willing to work with us on all the stuff that we've talked to about them, and an after prom is being discussed in correlation with the Boys and Girls Club, as they held theirs last year. Are talking with Jellystone to do at the water park and open that and have that available so students have the opportunity to stay and not drive, but stay at the prom. And again, that would be an option and not a requirement. What do you say?
Any questions?
All the normal rules that would occur that if this were held in the high school would be still enforced within Jellystone as well.
Visitor applications and guest forms.
Okay.
We would also request our SRO officer to be at the dances too.
Great. And same number of chaperones, the whole thing.
Yep.
Just a different
Just
place
a different
to make it
one.
more special.
Have you had any negative feedback to that suggestion from your constituency? From any of the students?
No. They're all very
They're very
excited that
excited.
that we're trying.
Do you have $500?
Yes.
Okay, they do.
Very
Prom group.
What's the biggest reason why you want to move? More room?
Different and more. Yeah, there is more room. We went. The 5 of us went the other night and checked it out, and it's bigger than the gym. And the gym is always extremely hot.
2 years ago, one girl passed out at homecoming dance because she was overheated from the gym because there's no air circulation or anything in there.
There's no air conditioning. There's air circulation, just no air conditioning. Right, Mr. Berger?
Don't drag me in.
Callie would love it out here.
Yeah, I'm sure she would.
Well, I'm all for you. It just takes a great amount of coordination, so hopefully everything goes all right for you.
So you're looking at doing the Grand March right away, then when
Right.
people come.
6:30.
We said 7 at the high school, so the dance time to dance doesn't change.
Sure.
And normally, it's in the gym, and they kind of come in. And I went. Skylar and I both attended prom last year as sophomores, but it was awkward kind of
It was
before
very awkward.
before the dance started, and we had waited for Grand March, and there was no dancing going. The DJ was playing music. We were paying for him to play music then, but it wasn't needed or useful. So that was extra time that we were kind of wasting. And then
We just feel that it's in a non-formal place when it's a formal event. That's why we want to have it.
Okay. And there wouldn't be a viewing area for parents to come watch?
Well, there's a big window.
Parents have to leave after the Grand
That's
March. They
right.
quickly usher us out,
They
if you
do.
remember
Oh, I
that
do
when you've
remember.
got.
it takes a while to get you out.
But that awkward time in the beginning, you could be there.
I'm actually feeling a revenue stream here.
You are.
Yeah, charge tickets for parents to watch.
I grew up in Iowa, and we had ours at the golf course. We did not have ours.
We talked about the golf course, and we're like, it's Wisconsin, and that's what, we don't know when it's going to happen.
How is the staff on this? Have any feedback? I mean, is there a positive?
They've been supportive of it. Yeah, they think the kids have done a great job of planning everything out, and they've thought things through, and they just want something a little more special than in the gym.
And has this been done before at other times? Has it always been in the gym, or has it been a few other times when it's been somewhere else? Do you know?
As far as I know, it's always been the gym, but I don't know way back.
Yeah,
We've talked to lots of people, because, I mean, we've been trying to get it. And there have been some older students that I talked to, and some subs that have said they remember a long, long time ago when it had been on campus.
And one of the,
How long ago?
10 years ago.
That long.
Okay, well, my report said long time ago.
Actually, it was a long, long time ago than dots, right?
Right.
Back in the day.
And where was it, Mr. Ewers? Mr. Ewers, where was it?
At the Holiday Inn.
You had it at the Holiday Inn.
Electricity back then?
So are they requesting to hold it there, or why are they telling us
But
it's 3
in
minutes?
retrospect, I would I think
Is it gonna be held there?
To be at the high school, but the
Do they know that
Free
yet?
was not there.
Yeah.
So-
We looked at lots of places in town. TV was small, we thought. Plus, with the bar there, I was like,
What's your attendance number for this event?
where were we last? It was around 200, 300.
right around 300 usually.
And we feel like a lot more people would come if they knew it was at Jellystone.
Is there a limit for the number of people that can be at Jellystone in that area in the lower basement? I mean,
That'd
I've
be
been down there for
question
events
to ask.
also.
It's-
Yeah.
It's open, it's an walkout basement, so they have that area, and they have elevators and,
They're not asking about this problem.
right.
It's like all of it's in like in the same areas, like bathrooms and then the dance floor, then there'd be like a room with tables and then a room for photography. It's all, and it's like all.
And it's secluded from the rest of the hotel,
Yes.
so it's, and the elevator and stairs. The first time we went, we only saw the elevator, and we're like, oh, there's no stairs, this isn't good. But we went back, and there's stairs.
You may want to ask about that to see if they have a limit
Capacity.
on how many people
I'm sure
can
they
be there.
would have some sort of limit, but I know they do have fairly large wedding parties out there, so they must accommodate
They may be able to accommodate 500.
500, yeah.
What's the date of your prom?
April 28th.
Snow should be gone by then.
They played softball in the snow, that's why they're scared.
You think they're gonna open up that water park for you, or?
We talked to them, they said what they needed was 600 people to open the water park, and they opened the idea to us, which we weren't huge fans of joining after prom with another school district, and they would come in and do that. We all didn't like that idea, but our thought is if, depending on ticket price or how much you pay for after prom, or if Boys and Girls Club would help fund that we would be able to fund the opening of the water park. And if not, they said they are looking at doing other activities besides the water park, but they would open the water park, the indoor part, for us.
Okay.
Was in their original plan to us.
The transportation to and from, do we need to be concerned about, some are taking the bus, some are driving out there and then they're driving back. either to the high school or possibly to the Boys and Girls Club, or staying out there for the after party and then coming back on buses? Do we have bus drivers staying up all night to drive them back? I guess I'm just, do you have that all figured out for sure?
We haven't talked to the bus garage yet. Our thought was to do... What?
That's saucer eyes.
Pay attention.
Our thought was to do a bus...
Just volunteered you to drive the bus all night.
Our thought was to do the bus at 7:45 to get out there at 8, and then to have a bus back at 11:15. And then if they chose to stay for the after party, that would be a Boys and Girls Club sponsored event. We could offer the bus in the morning. We wouldn't do it, stay until like 3 and then bus home at 3 o'clock. They would stay the night and not be allowed out until 6 without, like, I think last year they did a parent note was the only way you could get out partway through. But otherwise they kept them there. Was it 5? They kept it, I think it was GDL time. So those on GDL had to stay in
They did
anyways.
at the movie theater last year, and I think it was you provide your own transportation to
Right.
get there and get home.
And I was just thinking at prom time, don't people go out to eat before or something? So there's vehicles going anyway.
Right, yes. Yep.
It's probably the same amount of like gas money you can spend.
I think
Please.
it's exciting.
Please, on your group, at the top of the list, emphatically say safety.
Yeah.
Safety is the key.
We talked about it as we were sitting there. Have a class meeting and be like, this is the first time in a long time. Sorry, Mr. Viewers. It's a privilege, and we need to treat it with respect and maturity that comes with the privilege of being away from school.
Well said.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Well, I know the trouble I'd be in if I wasn't at least part of this motion, so I'd like to motion for the approval of prom at Three Bears Lodge.
What a dad.
Yes, I was lobbying hard.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second then to allow the junior class to hold prom off school premises at Three Bears Lodge. Any further discussion?
Just wish you to be safe, all of you. Get out there and get back safely. That's the big thing. And have fun.
Could we ask for them to report back after prom on how it went and
That'd be
potential
good.
problems so we would know
Yes,
if
for
it's something we want to continue for the future?
Of course.
That would be great.
Kind of
You're
find these
blazing the
meetings
trail
a little
again.
interesting.
Yeah, we're going to come back next month, Melissa.
You're welcome
Yeah, we would
anytime.
really like to
We
have
should
them,
tie
so that would
this
be great.
approval, should
Okay, any further discussion, questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, good luck with
Thank you.
everything. Thank you.
What live it up in the
Yeah.
That
We
was
should have more things like that.
I know.
wake us up again.
no
Ready
kidding.
to go.
One of them joining the board in April.
Well, you only have to be 18, so they could, yeah.
Okay.